What I said is we look awesome, and we do, babe. We are the hottest thing in this town, and that's why we got a dislike on that one, we look fabulous. Somebody actually went to the trouble of saying dislike on it. I don't blame them, they're jealous as
Haters. Haters.
I don't blame them. Oh, we had masks on in that one.
We're rap stars.
Yeah.
And we have haters, because that's what rap stars have.
Well, let's sing a rap song, but let's put these on.
Okay.
Here, you can have that one.
Okay.
If you want, or whichever one you want. They're cool. They're cool.
Well, okay, I wore that one last time.
And you loved it because you were awesome.
I think I want to wear it again.
Okay, cool. And I will wear this one. I'm still Russian princess. But this time I'm a Russian, well, it's the same Russian, but she's got a different hat, and she's an artist. She's like a painter and a poet, probably, because she's like, she goes around Gorky Park a lot. Can I give you a compliment? It's a compliment, but you know those things off of Land of the Lost? The Land of the Lost, the cool Land of the Lost. I don't even know that other Land of the Lost. I can't remember that other one.
Oh, that's all you
The one, the Slee Stack.
They scared the bejesus out of me when I was a little kid.
That was weird, wasn't it? But I kind of get why they needed those in there.
Really? What do you think?
Stack.
Why do you think?
I don't know. You need some sort of a dark reference to the dark side of life or something.
Yeah, they were creepy as fuck.
I don't know. Do you have to have references to darkness? I don't know. You don't have to like go there, and they never did, thank goodness. But you do have to like kind of acknowledge it or something. I am Russian. I acknowledge nothing. I've got Luna's voice. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, woman? It works, but
I am. Well, she's kind of tough. You know? I am Russian. I acknowledge nothing I want to acknowledge. I want to not acknowledge. If I don't want it, sorry. I am Russian, and if I don't want to acknowledge something, I'm not going to. That sounds like Luna. I don't mind, woman.
She's like Russian Bronx, you know.
I am a Russian doggy. They're laying around in the back. Of course we're laying around in the back. We are Austrian. I'm not Austrian.
I don't know where I am from.
But I know those were freaky, but you're like a beautiful one or something.
Well, now I look more like more like you, more like a bird-like.
A bird?
Creature.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had to get closer to see it. Because if I back up too far, I'd look like a slee stack.
Well,
and I don't mind.
But that's not bad either. I kind of like the slee stack too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you don't. Who likes the slee stack?
I don't know. On you, it's awesome. So
well, I'll take that as a huge compliment. Then.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm just like not as judgmental about the slee stack as maybe I should have been. Maybe I was once.
Did they ever actually hurt anyone?
I don't think they did. They just scared people, you know. They very slow.
They actually offered no threat. No threat.
I
perceived a threat.
A perceived threat. Right.
No threat, unless
not
you're
a real
just like a moron.
Yeah, like. Or really slow. I mean, which isn't always the same thing as a moron, hun.
You know what would happen? Here's what would happen. Let's say your worst enemy, like, hobbled you somehow, like, broke your leg, and then left you for the slee stack. You know what they'd do? They'd come hissing and doing the thing, because I think they had, like, did they have, like, claw you.
Yeah, they.
Except they didn't move probably because the costumes would have been too expensive if they actually moved. So they were just like this.
You'd think they'd be like soft.
Except they didn't. I don't think they stuck their tongues out either.
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
They'd advance well, we said they'd advance on you, and it would take about half an hour for them to get there.
Yeah,
and then when they got there, they'd like, I don't know if they wore pants. I hope they did. I don't know.
I think they wore tights, kind of like what I'm wearing.
Kind of like, okay. But something they could tuck something into, and they'd pull out like a roll of gauze, or something,
and start
or a splint,
and
or
a
put
gurney,
a splint on your or a gurney,
wax.
Well, you don't want that because you'd be riding on the gurney for days.
Well, that's true.
Waiting to try to get.
Maybe they call in one of the dinosaurs, and the dinosaur. Yeah, they're cool. They probably can communicate with the dinosaurs too. So, it may have seemed like they were bad, but they weren't
not
really.
As it seems.
Right.
Well, yeah.
That's what we're remembering about scary people that come and knock on our windows in the middle of the night. That may look like slee stacks, but they're really nice. So we're going to drive to Smith's while we're talking. Is that cool, babe?
Yeah. Sometimes nice people aren't aware that they're nice people. They may even believe themselves to be like mean people.
Yeah.
When really they're not mean people, but if they believe they are, then
nice,
they can get kind of like caught up in that and act mean.
Well, that's kind of
go around like feeling mean all the time, but they're not. They're not.
That's
really
what
mean.
I mean about Trump.
Oh.
Okay, that brings me back to Trump. Trump likes Russians. Russians like Trump. I am Russian. I'm not really sure about Trump.
So you're a discerning Russian. You're still discerning.
I'm American Russian. You know, I grew up in America, but I still have the accent.
That's good. I'm glad, because you never want to lose the accent.
No.
Well, all right. Except for moments at which you do. But,
well, occasionally it comes in handy to know how to speak American, because then you blend in better.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
We got to blend in.
You have to blend in.
We Russians, though, generally find Trump very, very interesting. Do you find Trump interesting as American?
Hell yeah.
Like you being an American, not just him, but you.
Me? Yeah, me. Yeah,
as
me.
American, you find Trump interesting.
I find him very interesting. He's come on. Have we seen a more interesting person like
besides us
in the news?
Besides us, I mean, they pale in comparison to us. I think we should do a shout out to Trump to meet with us.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Yo,
Trump, President Trump.
What's up?
Incoming president, incumbent, not incumbent, but.
Do you have to call him president before he's even the president?
Not before he's sworn in, but president-elect.
Can we call him Donald?
I think he'd prefer us to call him Donald.
Well, I think it's probably healthy for us to continue calling him Donald at least some of the time, because it'll help keep his ego from getting too inflated.
He's already a narcissist like we are,
right?
But that's why I think he'll get us. So let's invite him to meet with us at some point.
Okay, well,
like let's get together. Maybe you could be our art patron. Maybe you could like pass laws that can help us.
I'm gonna say,
and other people,
and I think Donald will understand this. I actually don't want him to be our art patron, because
why not? He can totally change our
because
life.
if you take money from Donald Trump, then people start tying all sorts of things that they associate with Donald Trump to you, and it may not be appropriate. And he understands that.
But I do understand why they do it. It's like if you're taking, like, say, $1 billion or like $100 million from Donald Trump.
Right.
People are going to think, well, you're like Donald Trump, or like they'll make connections that may or may not be fair.
Right. And people have all these unfair biases, which is something we're seeing a lot. It's becoming really visible to us that people are really just unfairly biased toward one another a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not a good thing. But
we want to avoid unfair biases against us. Probably
I do
more
understand
than anybody,
but it is unfair. That's why it's called an unfair bias.
Besides, it might not work out because I'm going to be the mayor of Santa Fe.
Right.
And
you can't take bunches of money
if we're
from
not
the
happy
president.
if we're not happy with what Donald is doing, I'll have to be like.
Well, if he's doing some of the things he said he's going to do, we're going to be unhappy about it. But at least let us wait until he's doing something. And if I'm mayor of Santa Fe, I'll be making a lot of noise about that. I'm waiting until he actually does something to respond and react to it.
You know, calling him out and not just inviting him over to dinner or just kicking it like we're talking about, but
actually,
calling him out like, yo, Donald.
Like, we'll do it with love.
Yeah.
We'll do it with love.
Well, of course,
because he's our friend and stuff. But what I mean is, like, I don't know, all these people that are really, really offended by Trump, I think it would serve them well, even though I'm not good at this, to try to understand this guy. But I kind of do understand him, and I'm going to understand him more and more over time because I'm going to put effort and energy into understanding you, Donald. Somebody needs to understand the great, well, I'd say villains of the world, but I can say weirdos of the world.
Right.
And he is a weirdo. He's an oddball. And that's probably partly why I do have some understanding of Donald.
And we have to acknowledge that he is a hero to some.
Yes, and a villain to others. And that interesting.
You know, how does that all play out at the end of the day? Is what
right. We want him to be the hero, not the villain. Meaning, we want him to make heroic choices, not villainous ones that deport people and stuff, and do nuclear stuff and gun stuff, but really he hasn't done anything at all other than call people names, which is bad enough. But really, if somebody calls you names, you might be able to kind of let that go for a while and see if they're serious, if they don't have a change of heart.
Right.
I believe we can bring out Donald's
heart. You know, whatever it is,
we've been able to do it with so many people so far.
He brought it out in enough of us that he got himself elected dang president. So you know, there's a lot of attention focused on the Donald right now, but it's also an invitation to like focus some of that attention back on ourselves, you know, and go like, whoa, who are we as a people? What are we doing? What do we believe? You know?
Yeah, I thought you meant ourselves, which we don't have to be told to do that because we really do think a lot about ourselves. And we think very highly of ourselves.
We do.
Like Donald,
we've actually been
we're
given
proud.
permission to
we're
think
proud
somewhat highly of ourselves.
Hell yeah.
You know,
people in authority.
Yeah.
Experts. Experts. And so we do.
See, okay.
Why
so
not
we have
say
that
we're
in
proud?
common. We have that in common with the Donald.
Yeah.
You know, he would tell you over and over again how proud he is of his accomplishments. And is there anything really wrong with that? You know what? No.
No, I like that about him. I like that about him.
It's probably.
I believe in that about him and being able to do that for oneself. And
it's good to also be able to question oneself.
Yeah, so that's something that the Donald might do, is question himself.
Question ourselves, and if we're all out there questioning ourselves, then
I'm seriously questioning.
Maybe he'll question himself
Donald,
too.
But
you know? Yeah.
I question him.
And see, he invites us to question him by doing this crazy stuff that he's doing.
Exactly.
Because,
he can be a healing catalyst for this country, but not in the way we expected, you guys. We expected Obama to heal us, and I'm sorry, but he wasn't able to. So what'd they do? Bring in the class clown.
Right.
It's like, come on, it's time for anything else, any option to heal us. So let's bring in the class clown, Donald, the Donald.
I like the class clown analogy. I just put it in a different context too, like the rodeo clown.
Oh yeah, we've talked about the rodeo clown before.
He has now gone out there and is
he got on the back of the bull.
Yeah, right?
Is that what you were going to say?
No, I think that's even better. I thought he stole the matador's cape, but that's not a rodeo, that's a bullfight.
Oh yeah,
so
that is, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he jumped on the back of the bull.
Bull-oriented sports here, but
yeah, one sport is bad and the other one is like really, 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 really horrible.
Right.
But I don't know. I'd go see a rodeo. I'd go see a rodeo, not the other, but I'd go see a rodeo.
Those guys have skill.
Yeah, man, that's amazing stuff.
You try and rope a cow, or even a cow, even if it's standing still.
Let's hope that bull gets fed well afterward, because it works for a few minutes. But I hope it gets taken care of well.
Yeah, but
But they say that they don't.
Those cowboys need a challenge. They got to take care of those bulls and make sure they're fed and strong and could like kill you. Because
otherwise it's kind of cheating the system.
People are all maniacs out there riding bulls, but I get it. I do. I get it. Just don't be stupid is all I'm saying.
I'm a bull, Papa. I'm a bull.
Yeah, you are. Now, see, is there a difference between saying don't be stupid and don't do it at all? Because I'm not saying that you're stupid for doing it. I get it. That's what I'm telling you. I do. I get it.
I think you do get it. You live with me. I live with you. We're basically, what are they called? Bronc riders.
Yeah.
I'm a Bronco. We're bull riders. I'm a Bronco. And that's good exercise, Papa.
That's good exercise.
Get me the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go back in the back now, too. Hey, Papa.
I just like to, keep you guessing. You thought you were gonna go.
I thought I was going to the back, and then I got
you got suspended.
I got suspended in midair, like I'm gliding for a while.
Or just hanging out.
Or hanging, man. How's it hanging? It's hanging good, man.
How's it hanging? Like, what if you were just like, I don't know, you had a harness underneath you. And,
like a net.
And it was just like, I don't know, attached to something way high up there, and like maybe you couldn't even see what it was attached to, but you're just hanging there. But then you had lots of friends hanging around, and they're all like, "What are you doing?" And we're just hanging around.
Hey, we be hanging, man.
Because there's nothing else to do now. All your needs are met and stuff. So
hell yeah.
Because I don't know, in this weird place, you probably don't get hungry. Though if you did, I don't know, you could eat, but
I hope my papa would feed me.
You can't go anywhere, and because you're just hanging around. But
how's it hanging, man?
I don't know. You know what? I wouldn't like that. I like that we can walk around and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, I enjoy walking around too, but this is fun. This is fun while it lasts. It's just another aspect of my reality.
Yeah. We explore just weird little alleyways, kind of
the conscience,
off the
or
main
something.
road.
Alleyways of the conscience.
Yeah.
What the fuck, people? I don't want to live with no other family, but sometimes I do wonder, what the fuck, people? So do you think we said what we needed to say to Donald, or President-elect Donald Trump? Because I don't want to disrespect him, but I think he really appreciates and loves Saturday Night Live. I think that's where he's best, is on Saturday Night Live, making fun of himself.
Yeah, he is. He's really
He's
good
damn good. If they let him on there, he might take over the show, hun.
They might.
I mean, a lot more than they already have.
They might distract him by offering him to be the host every week.
That'd be cool.
And then he gets all preoccupied.
Or a reality show in the White House.
Saturday Night Live, and kind of forgets about like actually running the Oval Office.
That'd be us when you become mayor of Santa Fe. Not really, because he's going to be a great mayor, but it's so cool.
Whatever I do, it'll be in the interest of
Can't wait.
Public service, you know.
Right. It will be to better the world.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. In homelessness, we're tired of it. It's getting cold and homelessness. That means provide homes and food to everybody who's homeless right now. And all the people who are about to become homeless.
We were up in Arcata, California, like, once in our life. And there was a lot of homelessness there. And we came
They
up
could have used
a
Donald there. He would have put a fucking end to that shit, man.
But so that's something we could say to the Donald then is okay. They could have used you in a spot like that. Well, there's lots of places in a spot like that, Donald.
Like
so
here,
they could
Santa
use
Fe,
you.
New Mexico.
They could use your help. And so here's the thing:
if he's gonna put an end to it.
So yeah, put an end to it.
Please.
Great. And because if you don't, then somebody else will have to, and then you look kind of bad for not having done it when you could have. And that's a lot of what we thought about the whole situation in Arcata. Is like, okay, how come nobody's doing anything? And we came up with some ideas.
Right.
We did. We thought we need to, we're not sticking around here, but if we were, we'd have to go and talk to some people about making some changes.
We're gonna keep calling them and present that on the radio, huh?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons we're staying connected there, because we want to create change in Arcata, California, because that place needs to change.
How to do it. And it's like,
I
maybe they just
appreciate
need
how
somebody
nice
to
they
present
are,
some
but they're
ideas,
too nice. That they're so nice that they're letting people like wither up and die.
Yeah.
Or rot away like that wood.
Yeah, like I was thinking. Like driftwood, like just kind of floating around and
it's kind of like driftwood,
getting softer and softer and kind of disintegrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better to burn out than
drift away. Yeah.
And bloat up and disintegrate.
Yeah. Bloat up? Is that what you said? Bloat?
B-L-O-A-T. It gets spongy, it like bloats up.
Yeah, kind of bloats.
Yeah. You don't want that.
No, nobody wants that. It's better to burn out than bloat up and drift away. That could be the rap song we do. Let's do that.
Wiki, 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 wiki.
It's better to burn out than fade away, than blow up and drift away. I mean, I think it's cooler if you make some mistakes or even laugh in the middle of the song.